Chuck, do you support background checks?
Well, the NRA worked with all the legislators after Virginia Tech to pass the NICS, the National Instant Check System Improvement Act, to improve the background checks. But background checks as a backdoor to a way to register firearms and then tax their purchase, that's what's happening in California. We don't support that. And we don't support what they did in Washington, where the gun ban lobby got its wish and said that any gun transfer, and even if ownership doesn't transfer, there has to be a background check. Well, now museums can't hold historical displays. Firearm safety instructors can't hold hands-on firearm safety because just handing the gun to someone else becomes a crime. So it's a backdoor way to pass and advance another agenda that has really nothing to do. Criminals don't get their guns from gun stores. They don't go through background checks.
Right, but they do get them from people that buy them legally and then transfer them to them.
Which is already a crime.
So, but it's happening. It's disingenuous, really, to think that the NRA supports background checks, and disingenuous for them to fight any kind of registry, because you know the one organization that does have a registry of almost every gun purchased, where it is, who owns it, what the address is? The NRA.
What do you
They have that
Why does it bother you to have a Why does
None of the NRA members are saying what guns they own. That's very private information.
It's a membership organization. Every time you buy a gun, you can get a free membership to the NRA. You go to the shooting range.
That's
you get
only the dealers that work with us. I wish they all
membership.
would.
But I'm just saying, the most accurate list of who owns a gun, the NRA.
Well, I don't know that everybody who owns the NRA joins the NRA.
Do you suspect that the government is out to take all the guns away? Is that the NRA's? Why do you fear of these kind of things?
Registration has led to confiscation in California, in New York, in Australia, and of rifles. People registered their firearms, and then under Dan Lundgren, and then Bill Lockyer came in and said those registrations are invalid, and I'm taking all those guns away from you. It was only an NRA lawsuit that stopped them from going door to door to confiscate them, and said they were given the option of turning them in or taking them out of the state.
So you support rifles for hunting, right? It's not home protection.
It depends on your home. Sometimes, typically the handgun is the best firearm for home defense, but a shotgun might be more appropriate, a rifle might be more appropriate. You know, inner city, which we're kind of used to thinking in those terms, a handgun is probably going to be better, but in the country, a rifle could be a much better choice. It's all a tactical decision, and that's one of the things that NRA does. It trains people to make those choices depending on their needs, because it all has to be individualized. You can't do a one-size-fits. You can't say rifles aren't appropriate for self-defense, because often they are.
Watch new episodes of Larry King Now Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on demand on Aura TV and Hulu.